Do you have a really super amazing, exciting, creative project that you are either wanting to start or you're in the early stages of, but you only seem to work on it when either you're feeling inspired or if you're in the right mood for creating? I can pretty much guarantee that creative project is never going to get finished. Ask me how I know. It was true for me when writing my book, is that I would only work on it when I was either in the mood to create or if I was feeling particularly inspired. When people ask me how long it took to write my book, it's kind of a confusing question to answer. I tell people it took about 1.5 years once I actually started regularly working on it. But there were multiple years of start and stop, working on it a little bit here and there, before I finally realized that I was going to have to commit, that I was going to have to work even when I felt uninspired, even when I wasn't in the right mood, that creating regularly, no matter what, was the only way that that book was going to get written. And those moments of inspiration, while they're really exciting, they don't allow that creative project to evolve in the way it's meant to evolve. So if you're only working on it when you feel inspired, you're keeping yourself in the original energy that you had with your original idea. Like my original book was going to be this sort of more academic textbook type of thing. And it ended up being a memoir with poetry in it, telling my whole life story. And that wouldn't have happened if I only waited until I was in the right mood or when I felt the most inspired. But the process of sitting down daily and working with this project allows you to notice when resistance is coming up and allowing that resistance to give the messages that it needs to give. You're giving space for compassion and for all these feelings to come up and for you to really connect with yourself in the process. That if you're only waiting until the process feels right, then that creative project is never going to get off the ground. You're never going to build that momentum the project needs, and you may give up too soon because then you might start judging yourself for stalling and feeling all of these negative emotions about you and your creative work and your ability to finish and all the things that, if you allow those emotions to take over, they're going to win. And that project is never going to come into this world. And so the best thing you can do for yourself, for your creativity, and to put out into the world the thing that is in you that you know needs to be created. You have something important in you that needs to come out and that needs to be put into this world, and people need it. Even if that people is just you, the best thing you can do is engaging in your creativity regularly, whether you feel like it or not, whether you feel inspired or not. The world needs you. We need your art.